Okay, so we're back with a brand new game. This time we're checking out Police Shootout. I don't really know what to expect from this game, but let's jump on in. Sure, let's do training.
Okay, rookie. Welcome to Training A1. Our goal will be to teach you techniques to deal with your opponent. Here we will deal with direct confrontation, tactics, methods of protecting your own ass, and attack. I'll show you everything in the simulation. In room B1, you have some targets on which you can practice your aim. There's exercises of a completely different specialty in room C1. I recommend you take a look there.
Hmm.
During the shooting, your accuracy isn't the only important thing. You can practice it with the targets in the next room. To avoid the bullet, you must use cover. You can either hide behind it or take a risk and prepare yourself. This tutorial will teach you how to evaluate the effectiveness of the available shields, how to move between them, how to aim from behind them, and finally, As you go through the next steps of the training, you'll get short cues. Take your time, read each one, and show me what you got. So, shall we get started?
Oh. Action points. Hmm.
Well done, you did it.
That's I'm not a fan. I don't like that slider. It doesn't make any sense to me personally.
Do you want to try again?
No.
Welcome to my humble abode. We don't often get visitors here.
Oh God.
You can learn some very useful things here before you head out on the town.
What's this voice actor?
You can solve many situations without using a gun, just do a little research and you might come across something like this. But let's start at the beginning. At this stage of the tutorial, we will talk about your equipment. Hold down inventory to access it. A flashlight doesn't need much explaining. It's using the radio you can communicate with the base and ask questions. Usually the messages are general and accessible. In the notebook, you can see the collected information and a partial summary of the baton can be useful for stunning the opponent. Thanks to this, we can later handcuff him, and to accomplish this, you must sneak up on your opponent, crouch, you move more slowly but silently, however, you risk a bullet to the head. Great. Look through your equipment and come. In your inventory, you will also find handcuffs. You can use them to handcuff a neutralized opponent that has either surrendered or been stunned into submission. You can then try to talk to him and try to get additional information. Not everyone's talkative, but some people open up with no problem. Did you understand everything? There are situations where an opponent can not only be tackled from behind, but also distracted. Now I'll give you some suggestions on what sometimes turning a light or alarm off or on can get someone's attention. It can be other things too, but these examples, that's why it's a good idea to look around and surprise. Did you understand everything? Listen carefully. At this stage of the tutorial, we will talk about your equipment. Hold down inventory to access it. I'm going to ask you. Now we're going to test your skills. Sneak up on our colleague and give him a little tap on the head with your nightstick. Did you understand everything? Show me what you got.
Hey! What are you doing here? Get out.
Great. Half the work is done. Remember to handcuff your opponent after stunning him. Did you understand everything? Well done. It's a good idea to look around for clues. It could be any number of things, a lot of. Did you understand everything?
Oh my god. Yeah, I understand everything. Oh no, I guess I have to keep all of this money. And cocaine.
Well done. That's it from me. If there's anything else you want to ask, I'll be here.
Oh nice, they got a little achievement for finishing the tutorial.
Time to teach you what negotiation looks like.
Oh my gosh.
The rules are simple. During the operation, you collect clues. You can get clues by talking to witnesses. Circumstantial evidence gives you arguments you can use in negotiations. Remember, however, that not every piece... The more good hits you get, the better your chances of convincing your opponent. Because that's what we want, right? To avoid bloodshed and so on.
Says the pirate.
Did you understand?
Jolly
Now let me
Roger
tell you
that.
some basic facts about the criminal. You will have to decide which information is true and which is false. Choosing a card with false information will piss your opponent off and lower his trust in us. I'm Peter Fox. My girlfriend and I have been in a motorcycle gang called No Weakness for a few years now. I have a thick file. I've been written up several times for aggressive behavior and destruction of property. They say I'm a bully. You ready? I have a rather good opinion among my neighbors, so you might think that I'm not making a fuss. This is bullshit. I'm a troublemaker, and that's the truth. I've also been arrested multiple times for drug possession. My best friend knows I don't do drugs, and if I have, it's only for sale. When they caught me, they looked at my hands and did a drug test too. And guess what? Clear. Because I don't do drugs, and that's the truth. The only reason they got their hands on me is because I was in a brawl at the garage. Somebody called, they came, and the brawl was about money, same as always. Unfortunately, I had a dozen pounds of heroin.
A dozen pounds?
You already know a little bit. So what do you say? Shall we get started? Good. Let's get started. How do you know it's heroin? Did you try it? It depends on what I have a special deal for. You get the joke? Alright. I was stealing, okay? That's all. Kids like this well-chosen argument. Reliable information. This is how you can convince your interlocutor. Right away. Robbery. Big deal. I broke a window or you'd ask my neighbor what a good neighbor I am. I only threatened her with a baseball bat.
Oh my god.
Something or someone. I won't talk about others, but I might know something about some job. Well-chosen argument. Reliable information. Alright. I see you know what this is about. You talk me through it. You can get...
So, I think I've got enough of an idea of what this game is about now without having to actually play the actual game thanks to the tutorial. Trainer is actually very helpful in this regards. I will say that I feel the negotiations are a little bit too easy. The stealth concepts are pretty interesting. That might be really cool. And I don't like the ducking and firing setups for gunplay, which is weird because the game is called Police Shootout, and that's the part I don't like. But I think the stealth aspects are really good, actually, and I think the negotiation's interesting, but it's a little too vanilla. It could be better fleshed out. Well, hope you guys found this interesting. Hope you guys pick this up for yourself, and we'll see you guys next time.